most episodes of Too Bored to Die, I am sourcing primarily from my board game collection. Every now and then, usually, I'll buy like 2 or 3 other board games to go alongside it, but it's exceptionally rare when I have to buy literally everything that you see in the episode. But that's... You naughty man. But it's exceptionally rare when I have to buy literally every single game that I have to show off for the episode. But that's what I had to do for tonight's. I just have generally avoided DVD board games as a concept, and this is because they seemed inherently flawed as a concept to me. I have had experience with DVD games, and I always remember the menus being a bit slow, unresponsive, not really that fun to do or use or anything. So taking that, and then also splitting that experience across to a board game where you have 2 different mediums of game interacting with one another, it feels like it would just be inherently disjointed, right? So I've never played a DVD board game. This episode is my introduction to them. And also, it's just a pain in the ass to record DVDs. So we're gonna start out with Trivial Pursuit DVD Pop Culture Board Game. Board game, one word, I guess. Oh good, there's no way to skip this shit. Awesome. Oh my god, why is it so fucking graphics? And does this shit end?
3 days later.
Oh, this menu music isn't gonna get grating at all. I suppose if the music's annoying, you could just mute it, but that's not a problem I've suffered with regular board games. You go over to the menu option, you wait for it to load after selecting.
And that's awesome because you get to see this unskippable animation every single time you select a question. Every single time.
So Trivial Pursuit DVD Pop Culture tries to make use of it being a DVD with motion puzzles. Oh geez, who do you think it is, guys? Could be anyone. Could be anyone here. Yeah, it's Larry King. Yeah. Larry King. Yep. Okay, thank you. Cool. Here's something especially funny. They have a music category, but they didn't want to license the songs, so you don't actually hear the songs that they're talking about or anything. This could have just been a card. Oh, I thought that was someone else's rectangle-fingered hand. Who is she? There's no way that's Monica Lewinsky, right? Okay, this was like the best photo they could get of her, is her getting molested by Bill Clinton with his fucking back towards the camera. She's like taking up like 4% of the screen. Now, a notable feature that they could take advantage of it being a DVD board game is the inclusion of video clips, obviously. You can't very well include that in a normal board game. However, in Trivial Pursuit DVD Pop Culture, it is very rare to actually see a clip. There's like 3 types of questions they do. They do a motion puzzle, they show you a clip, or they just show you a normal fucking question. A normal question that could just be printed on a goddamn card. Really? Hollywood Squares? Yeah, no shit, I guess. So as I said, video clips, especially full motion video clips, are extremely rare because on a DVD, the highest possible amount of footage they could put on here is 4 hours, and that's in runtime. If they only did video clips, then, assuming 1 minute per clip, they could only do 240 questions. Compared to the original Trivial Pursuit, which even in the shrinkflated modern version still comes with over 1,000 questions. That's why the DVD game has the most embarrassing thing of all. You don't actually use the DVD for all the questions. You use them for about 1/6 of the questions. For the remainder of the questions, you use a normal deck of cards. Oh, well, wait a minute. It has a normal deck of cards, has a normal board, it has all the weird pieces you'd need, you know, like a Nokia, I guess. It's almost like you could play this game completely without this DVD. It's almost like it's just a DVD stapled onto a game, and it isn't actually a cohesive experience. It's rather inconvenient to pause the game you're having in the physical world, go into the fucking metaverse of the DVD, flick to the thing you have to, click select, wait for the animation to play, then do the question. Oh, I know the answer. Let's wait for the rest of the thing to play, because you can't skip past this for some reason. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Oh, and the best part about using this is that the random whatever it uses for the DVD isn't very good, so sometimes you will get the same question come back to you in the same goddamn game you're playing. The small amount of movie and TV show clips that you're getting to enhance this completely is overshadowed by just the frustration and just the seemingly insurmountable gap that there will be between the actual game and the DVD world from it seeming cohesive. See, one of the things that I do like about board games is that it's a complete contained full experience, right? This is all I need to play the game. I'm even skeptical of games that need an app to use them, primarily because one day that app will shut down and the game will no longer work. However, with DVD games, if you want to take this somewhere, you'd better hope it comes with a portable DVD player as well. Oh, damn it, it's telling me DVD player and TV not included. Trash. So let's see if they improved any of the, 555 problems with DVD board games in the second edition. You can tell the previous owner really loved and used this all the time. On round 2, we have a way lazier board. Another demerit, I guess. But even more significantly of a problem is that they downgraded the DVD case that they give you. In the previous edition, the DVD case that it came with was like a pseudo jewel case. It was similar to a way that an actual disc would be stored. That's why, even though it's been used, this is in pristine condition. However, in this edition, the DVD is making physical contact with the case that it's being held in. And already brand new, right out of the package, you can see very, very slight damage to the disc. Now, DVDs are more resilient than most people give them credit for. I have a whole wall of DVDs, and I'm confident that I could pull any one of them off the shelf and watch it just fine. However, stuff like this just ensures, it cements the future of this one day being garbage. What's interesting, it also comes with a little menu of pictures. I guess we'll see what that's about. Trivial Pursuit 2. Fortunately, you still can't skip these graphics. We get a bunch of pictures like an I Spy game. I guess this one will do. Oh my god. The music fucking shuts the fuck up. A maverick in the field. Alright, so let's play this one, I guess.
I'm waiting.
Feeding schedule? Curly, Larry, Moe. Clever. Is Curly? Larry?
Yeah, this is going on for a bit, isn't it? I'm not even sure if I can be showing this because it's just such a long damn clip. For fuck's sake, I probably have to take this off the fucking screen. Like, are they gonna show the whole goddamn episode?
Up to last. Carry me.
What? That had nothing to do with anything! What was the point of that long-ass clip? Like, they had a clip that was like fucking 5 hours long for a question that had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, the clip is completely irrelevant to the question that comes after it. And also, this is kind of a weird thing to criticize, but like, is this not the easiest question in the universe if you've even heard of the show Monk? So the purpose of these little subcategories is actually to ensure that you don't see the same question twice. So what this means is that there's a predetermined order for each of these that you'll just play through so that it would never come back to you again. When you want to play a different game, you just select a different symbol. Which means, of course, that this game has 16 plays out of it, and then it is done. You get no more content out of it. Have you ever even had that happen with the normal copy of Trivial Pursuit? No, because it comes with 2,400 questions, and each game has an average of like 50? maybe at a maximum if you're playing with a ton of people. And if you're that big of a Trivial Pursuit head, I got news for you. You can buy booster packs of a whole new series of questions for about $10. And then voila, you get that whole play session all over again. Once you burn the 16 games in this, it's gone. What do you gotta? You gotta play DVD Pop Culture Factory 1? Pop Culture Factory? What do? You're gonna buy Trivial Pursuit 3, 4, 5, 6? You know, the other number? Also, just for no fucking reason, there's no way to go back to these pictures at the beginning. So once you click through, you're damned for life. So something I complained about is that the original Trivial Pursuit Pop Culture DVD game didn't come with a lot of clips. This one definitely has way more clips, and now I'm starting to see that as a negative.
Mr. Owl, how many
Oh, cool. Did I just get an ad in my DVD board game? That's awesome. Because these clips never fucking end.
As is tradition for some reason with Trivial Pursuit DVD Game 2, its clips are unnecessarily goddamn long. So this is the compulsory commentary I need to be able to include this clip. War Games is a 1983 American techno thriller starring Matthew Broderick. While its plot could be considered rather trite in its genre, I find that its execution, especially in its way of being able to tell a teen drama in a non-patronizing way, make it a standout among its contemporaries. Its execution was trailblazingly original for 1983, so it's no wonder that it was a pioneer for popularizing computer hacking. I give War Games a 7 out of 10.
Like, seriously, how long do I have to watch fucking Matthew Broderick talk to ChatGPT? What's still pathetic is that it has the music category again, but again, they won't play the songs because those are too expensive to license. Alright, that's a pretty good fake out. I'll give them that one. I guess Seinfeld was too expensive to license? Thank God, I guess. Oh, of course, everyone remembers the soundtrack to fucking Frogger. Are you serious? Really? This is the for the win question. This is the final question. If the player gets this one right, that means they win the whole game. All the stakes are on this one question. And it's just a normal question that they could print on a card? Like, you're not gonna make that the event? Really? Really? I like how it's just showing nothing half the time because they couldn't get a picture that fucking fits in their own graphic. Yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, these DVD board games really feel like a way for backdoor advertising. Like, it's really the only way you can insert these TV shows in an organic setting in a board game. You can't just change one of the properties in Monopoly to Mr. Monk. I mean, overall, this is definitely an improvement to the original. Just because the music shuts the hell up, you don't have to mute and unmute it. And it's an improvement that it has it built in so that way it can't show you the same question twice in the same game. Like, to me, I think that's something that just breaks the old one to making it unusable. But it's not good. It's not fun. It's just playing movie and TV show clips at you, fucking insisting that you'll be entranced by this scintillating content. And again, you could play this entirely without the DVD, which means that it is superfluous. So if you can play it without the DVD, playing it with the DVD feels inherently disjointed. It's like if you go to a restaurant and they don't have the goddamn menu on a piece of paper to read. They have like a QR code, and you have to interface between the real world and your cell phone just to order a damn drink. Disjointed is really the only word for it. Alright, cool, yeah, I've seen enough. Now the next game we got is Seen It. Seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it.
Who's seen it? How many times is the word seen on this page? You guys want to take a guess?
An obscene
Hold
amount
on.
of times.
And this isn't even all the Seen It's. These games were goddamn ubiquitous when I was a kid. Like, I don't know why, they were just fucking everywhere. They were even in places that didn't have a DVD player. They made so many different versions and special editions and second editions, third, fourth, zillionth editions. But if you're gonna talk about DVD board games, you have to talk about this one, because this is the one that comes to mind. I don't know if they invented DVD games, but they're basically the ones that are known for being the DVD game.
It's a lot like how the Greeks didn't invent, but really perfected gay sex.
But what's weird is that you'd think that the people that seen it would be a bit more privy to how DVDs work, but nope. It's another one of these cases where the DVD has to make physical contact with the case, scuffing up the side that the DVD player has to read. So in the box, obviously, we have the DVD, and I don't know why, it's kind of interesting to me to see whatever a board game decides to use for tokens when they don't just want to use normal pawns. And they actually use something that's quite relevant. They use a clapboard, they use a film camera, a bucket of popcorn, and a Wild West 6-shooter, I guess. Now, what's pretty cool right off the bat, and I will give them a point for this, is the board, because you can play the game like this, or like this, depending on if you want a long game or a short game. Or, no, you can't do that. So it's either this or this. I like that. That's pretty cool. It doesn't stay down. You have to press it down to make it go. Again, of course, you can tell that these people fucking loved their copy of Seen It. These are the buzz cards, and they will introduce random obstacles like a normal board game. Move back, I've never seen that before. Well, what's weird is it also comes with cards anyways. Like, you'd think the DVD board game, the thing that, like, was built from the ground up as a DVD board game, wouldn't rely on cards, right? You got another think coming, I guess. Oh my god, why is it so fucking graphics, dude? All play is here. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of things that the hucksters at Parker Brothers stole from this. Yeah, a lot of the gameplay elements from Seen It are directly ripped off in the Trivial Pursuit DVD game. They saw the obnoxious graphics in Seen It and were like, we have to have it. That's why everyone's so goddamn Seen It crazy. I gotta be honest with you, I was shocked. It is a selling point on the box. The premier movie trivia game with real movie clips. It took me 10 questions to actually find an honest-to-God full-motion video movie clip. Oh good! John Cleese! My favorite! They had to tell us what a barrister is because we're retarded Americans. Now what's odd is that Trivial Pursuit actually might have done the movie clips better, because you notice this border around that reduces the file size, which means that they can put more clips on the DVD. That just didn't occur to the geniuses at Mattel. Yeah, it has a timer built into it too, in case you can't get a hold of a stopwatch. Seriously, that's the timer? Like, that's what the timer is? That is the laziest timer ever. Like, they didn't want to animate each second individually. So then you get to the end of the game and it asks you who won, because of course it doesn't know, it's a fucking DVD. And you get this huge celebration graphic. That's impossible to skip. Yay! You won, indeterminate player. I will say that the DVD is way more integral in this than it is in the Trivial Pursuit DVD game, even though oddly it has less clips. I will say they were a little forward-thinking with this. This is a Seen It game, but you can buy booster packs in the form of extra DVDs to use with it. Because as I've said before, oddly enough, even though you might think a DVD could hold like millions of more questions than a deck of cards can, it really can't, especially with the DVD movie clips and sound clips and stuff. This is gonna run out faster than you'd think. So you can buy a bonus pack for $20, which comes with, as it says, 700 on-screen trivia challenges and 288 trivia card questions. So about 1,000 questions, or as someone like me would say, about less than half of the questions you would get in a Trivial Pursuit booster pack, which also costs half the price. So it's like 3/4 empty of a Trivial Pursuit pack. Although I guess an optimist might say it's a quarter full. Something else I noticed that's a little weird is that they really can't seem to decide how to age rate these things. The Scene It board game has its own proprietary rating system of 13 plus to adult, but the DVD has a TV rating of TVMA, but for Scene It Junior Edition, it's rated E by the ESRB, even though it's not... Oh, fuck. Alright, well, my camera died, and I don't remember what I was saying before that point, so basically, everybody's a faggot and I want to die. What am I looking at? Whatever it is, it's not right. There's no words there! Yeah, playing this, it feels fundamentally broken. Like, it's like if you go to a restaurant and they have a QR code to scan the menu, and then you have to fiddle around with your phone in the little metaverse while you're ordering food in the real life world. Just sucks. Fucking thing sucks! Well, that's not the only Scene It we'll be seeing, because I have the second edition, too. The second edition, too. That's like Scene It squared. Oh, that's nice. So you know how the last one came with things that were, like, relevant to a movie? Well, they've kept up that theme by giving you a hand coming out of a tombstone, a box of chocolates, chattering fucker. Holy shit. Chattering teeth, and the Dukes of Hazzard, aka racism, and everything else is basically literally exactly the same. Okay, this might have been a waste of money. They didn't even improve the DVD holder. And this one's really bad because the DVD is in fucking ruins. She's doing it. Yep. It's a good thing I can't skip these graphics. Is she frozen? No, wait. So fortunately, this other one that I have, the deluxe Scene It, which you see it has the 3D shit on it, so you know it's deluxe, has a second game disc, which is the same as this one here. And fortunately, it seems like someone hasn't chewed on it. Yeah, this is a unique problem with DVD games, is that due to it being a DVD, eventually it's going to wear down and not be usable anymore. This is a game from 1942, and because its pieces are made out of plastic, it's gonna fucking outlive humanity. Whereas this DVD didn't even last the series run of humanity. Not to mention, and this is a pretty obvious thing to state, DVDs are, like, totally obsolete by now. They've tried to modernize Scene It by bringing it with an app now in modern versions, but that's just another medium that's gonna be obsolete too. As far as I know, none of my board games are gonna cease to be playable. Meanwhile, even if you still own a DVD player, you're gonna be playing with outdated clips from, like, 2007. Like, 2007 is not even that old, but with movie clips and stuff, that is ancient. It might have even been smart to just brand these as, like, old 50s or 60s versions, like a Star Trek version, because that'll never go out of date. It's already outdated. But here we got questions from fucking The Devil Wears Prada. Who gives a shit? I mean, the improvements here are narrow. There's a few more clips, but who gives a shit? It's the same fucking game. Yeah, here, I got a fucking notebook for you. And now it's time for 24, the DVD board game, which is, again, brand new. I can't believe no one wanted to play this. And now it's time for 24 DVD board game. That's what it's called, 24 DVD board game. Now this one's also brand new, if you can believe it. Can't imagine why nobody wanted to play this. And again, it comes in this little slipcase thing. It doesn't come with, like, an actual case. And, like, I don't know, I don't feel like this is a small thing. It's the DVD to the DVD board game. This damages the DVD. Inside this, we got a board, we got some cards with individual days on it. Each of these cards come with different locations, which you will encounter in your DVD adventure. And it comes with the elements to play 3 days of the game. What that means is, if you're playing with 4 players, you get 3 different games out of this kit. You can play this 3 times and then Just done. No use to you anymore. Like, I don't know, I feel like these should almost be marketed as like those single-time use games or something. And depending on the game, you will each have different opportunities to use the DVD remote to uncover clues. What you're trying to do is to stop the terrorists, because this is a show that came out post-2001. Oh, look at that, we got extras. Let's see it. Okay. Then why did I need to insert the DVD? Here's something interesting right off the bat. There are 0 clips from the original show in this. Everything that's in this was made original to this board game. Like, there's no production to this at all. It's just navigating through menus. Playing as each agent, you can select locations to go to and try and unveil clues to uncover the terrorist plot. What I think is interesting is you can actually go to locations that don't help you at all, or you can go to locations you've already been to and learn different information.
That's not gonna help us.
I've accessed Omnidyne Laboratories' security protocols. You're going to have to make it to the lab without alerting anybody or tripping any alarms. If that happens, you'll only have a few seconds to get out before security will be all over you. Using your DVD remote and the schematics uploaded to your PDA, maneuver your way through Omnidyne Laboratories. You've tripped an alarm. Security's on their way. You'll need to take cover and wait until you can try again.
I don't know, the playtime is weak, but the mood and like the actual plot and actual gameplay itself does feel very 24 in a weird way. Like you're actually trying to bust the crime before the time runs out. And what's pretty cool is that someone on your team playing among you will be working with the terrorists. And there's little cheat codes that you have to enter into the DVD to help the terrorists. Meanwhile, you're trying to hide, of course, that you are the terrorist from the other players, and the other players are trying to expose who is the terrorist. It is surprisingly in-depth and original for a 24 DVD board game. The music is still fucking annoying, though. Note, due to some graphic content, player discretion is advised. Really? Like, come on. I don't know, I was mocking this game earlier, but I do feel like it is oddly original for it. Despite, you know, the low playtime, there's only 3 different games you can play for it. The gameplay itself is pretty interesting and pretty fun. And I feel like it being 24 themed might seem perfunctory to the average idiot, but it actually kind of helps you understand the shorthand of the game a little bit and how things are contextualized. So I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. I think it's worth checking out. This is actually probably the best one we've seen so far. I picked this up because I wanted to see what a wholly DVD board game was based off of something that had nothing to do with board games or DVDs, I guess. And I think it's neat. And now we got everyone's favorite, Monopoly. Oh good, that's not terrifying at all. I just realized that the Monopoly logo is off-center because they have to have the O in the middle here, but it's 8, right? So they have 3 on this side and 4 on this side. Just open it up here, and does it even need to be mentioned at this point? Oh good, this is a nice fresh hell to deal with. Oh yeah, baby.
Welcome to Monopoly Tropical Tycoon. I'm Mr. Monopoly.
Guess they gave up on Rich Uncle Pennybags?
Your guide to this island paradise. In true Monopoly,
yeah.
news updates to help you keep afloat.
Alright, yeah,
All right
fucking
then,
we get it.
players.
Fuck
Let's
off.
see which one of you has what it takes to become a true tropical tycoon.
It's a good thing that Monopoly is a
The
short
island
game,
of
guys, right? So it contains most of the pieces to a Monopoly game, except the chance and community chess cards. For those, you have to go to the DVD menu, where they'll give you a chance or community chess card
Community
on the
chess.
DVD.
Fortunately, you were evacuated from the area before the volcano erupted.
So the gameplay is pretty much identical to the original Monopoly. It's just island themed, with one exception. Players are given character roles which change some game rules for each of them. So, for example, the mayor gets 300,000 for passing / landing on go, compared to $200,000. I'm just gonna say it right now, this game is absolutely obnoxious. While you're playing this and you have the DVD menu up, it's gonna loop Mr. Monopoly saying,
Nothing but blue skies and sunshine. Another beautiful day in paradise.
every fucking 60 seconds. Yeah, at least Monopoly is a famously short game, so surely that won't, go on for hours. Another difference is there are a couple different types of properties you can invest in, like casinos, if you want to further progress the denigration of society. These different properties can appreciate or depreciate in value at random, doesn't fucking matter.
You struck out on that one, my friend. Talk about bad luck. Doesn't get much worse than that.
You know what? I was wrong. Nothing instills confidence in me greater than Canadian voice acting.
And here's the thing that's kind of annoying about this is that the DVD elements, like the random news segments and stuff, which inform you on the value of casinos and whatnot, and the chance and community chest cards, obviously could all just be cards. The DVD serves no function at all. They only put those things on the DVD so that way you're forced to use the DVD so you, see utility in it. But who gives a shit? Who even knows that this game exists? But the news reports are just almost entirely useless and sometimes just fucking terrifying. This was only made to, capture a gay fad that no one even liked in the first place. And next up, we have Candyland DVD game. Jump up and join Mr. Mint and friends for 3 energizing games. Oh, wow. 3? 3 games? Yippee! Also, really, ages 4+, no reading required to play? What fucking 4-year-old can use a DVD player? The Boss Baby? They've gone slightly fancier with the DVD case, but it doesn't matter, because it's still sliding against the back here anyways. And you'd think in this especially, where they unironically, I'm not, straw-manning them, they're unironically expecting 4-year-olds to use it. Would you not think to maybe make it out of a bit more resilient material? Now, I'm not going to be able to show you this game here because you don't use a board, you use these little mats. Oh, this smells fucking horrible. This smells like dog. This smells like dog. Ugh, what the hell is that? I don't know why this is on fucking Board Game Geek, but whatever, man. Nothing fucking matters, does it? Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this table, aren't I? Okay, this is cool. Do I have to? I'm not actually playing it. I'm not gonna do that shit. You guys get the idea. This is nasty! That's nasty! I don't like that character design. That is gross! Ah! Great, awesome. We're getting unskippable ads. Let's turn this shit off. We're getting unskippable ads before our fucking thing. Sorry, this is fucking unacceptable. Imagine you pop open a copy of Monopoly and you just shoved a bunch of Butterfingers coupons or something. So it's less like a board game and more kind of like an activity kit almost. I understand that it might be possible that I am slightly outside of the age demographic for this. So if this is fucking terrifying to me, imagine a 4-year-old playing this. The characters on the box are already scary as fuck.
I'm really glad you came by today, because I feel like playing.
By the way, this tutorial to play the game is unskippable. You think that sucks in video games? This is the first time you've ever seen it in a fucking board game.
By royal decree, you are hereby invited to an audience with the supreme ruler of...
Christ, do you have something in your throat, fella? You sound pretty bit crushed there.
The Gumball Gourmet.
For Christ's sake, stop fucking giggling, dude. The gumball machine sounds like a ball. I don't know, it's fine. I just don't really think kids would actually like it that much. It's just hopping around on squares on the ground. It's really not going to engage a kid that's over the age of 7.
It's important that all the mats with pictures are face up so we can...
Yeah, fucking, not if it's this fucking asshole.
Starts off.
So that's the last of the DVD games, but there's still one more thing I want to show you. And that is Clue, VCR mystery game. Hours of murder mystery fun for VCR use. Well, the runtime of the VHS is 59 minutes, so... maybe? I had absolutely no idea how this would interface with a game at all, so I guess we'll see. And for transparency's sake, I did try really, really hard to get this into a VHS player. I bought one that said $4 on it for $20. It did not work. So the rip that I'm showing you is downloaded off of YouTube by this fellow, so thank you so much for that. I will say right off the bat, the quality of the VHS tape is a lot higher than anything else we've seen. It's like an actual production. So other than the VHS tape, the game comes with 5 decks of colored cards. The black cards provide each of the identities for each of the 10 characters you can play as. The black cards provide the identities for each of the characters you may play as. The rest of the game is formatted like this. There are 3 sections of the VHS tape that these cards pertain to. There's a red section, blue section, and a green section. Each section has 6 games within them, which means it gives you a total of 18 different games you can play, which... is that not embarrassing that this VHS tape that has less than an hour of footage provides more material for games than many of the DVD games we showed? At the top of the game, each player is assigned an identity, and they're also assigned a random mix of the cards relevant to their game, and a random mix of ability cards that they can do. So the objective is the same as in regular Clue. You're trying to figure out the murder suspect, the murder weapon, and the murder location. However, in this game, there can be several suspects, several weapons, several locations. You're fed a bit of the information from the clues already, but this information is contextualized through the VHS tape. You see, at the start of the game, you watch a little scene, and what's interesting is you actually have to pay close attention to what's happening because the cards speak in the context of what's unraveling on the screen. For example, the last woman to arrive was poisoned and the last man to arrive was shot. Meaning you have to have actually paid attention to that detail in the VHS tape and see who the last woman and the last man were. And this is all cleverly explained in the intro by the butler. Did it. Get it? No, his name's Did It. Whoops. The gray cards give you special abilities that allow you to do things like replay a scene if you learn some information and want to watch the scene again looking for that info. It can also make you pass cards around between players, learn some information that they know, or it can force you to sacrifice information that you know. And I do like how plug-and-play this game is. Like, you rarely have to fiddle with the remote, really. It's just a matter of just pure deduction among players. Like, there's not even a board. The playing pieces being minimal really helps it, actually. It helps keep the game simple and not have more clutter between you and the TV world. Although I will admit, if some asshole wants to do the replay any scene thing, because it's a VHS player, you actually have to physically rewind the tape and watch it again. What's interesting is this game is from 1985, and it is so old that it doesn't even use timestamps to calibrate the scenes. What you have to do when you get this game first is use the tape index, that's the little tape counter that's on VHS tapes, and manually record in the instruction booklet what the counter on your VCR reads. The identity of the person you're playing is also relevant because you're assigned different character details depending on which scene in which game. So, spoiler alert, Mrs. White is one of the murderers in Game 1. If you're asked to reveal a personal fact about yourself, then you must reveal something that you already know. Like, oh, Mrs. White murdered, I guess. Although ideally you might want to give something a little less incriminating than that. Now, there's still a disconnect in the gameplay. I feel like it's kind of unavoidable, but this really brings an experience you can't get anywhere else, and it's very intriguing how it uses the unique feature of it being a video where you actually have to pay attention to the details you're seeing on screen and internalize them and contextualize them through the game. It also, encourages deductive reasoning and imagination in a way that even the original game really doesn't do. It's very entertaining. Like, it's the only one of these that actually tried to make the accompanying video an enjoyable production. So, if you want, like, a different Clue, this is still similar enough to Clue to really feel like Clue, but if you want something, like, a different kind of spin on it, or something, I would recommend this. And with that, I think I'm going to leave you guys. This is the only thing that was, like, definitely playable of the DVD games. I think I'll give it to 24, the DVD game. The gameplay dissonance between the DVD and the board game is often too broad to ignore. And now it's time for me to solve the real case of we bought 8/22/85 on Jane's Way. The fuck is Jane's Way?